Okay. Okay, we're running a test. Running a test. I have a mic, but I just busted this mic right out of the box, so I haven't charged anything yet. I wanted to see how much power they had as is. The light came on, so I'm hoping it's, working. How do I know it's working? Do you know? Can you hear me? ASMR. Today we're going to be doing dishes again in my kitchen. My kitchen and my kitchen, naturally. So I really hope that this works. It's a test, testing. And then for the rest of the video, we will not have those on because I do actually want to charge them up. The dishes are bad. Dishes are really bad. I don't even know where to start. I just know that I need to start. I don't even know if I will finish all of them today. I have to. I feel like enough of a massive, I have completely neglected my life kind of vibe that I really need to redeem myself. So they're gonna need to get done today. But I'm kind of excited to look back on this video when I edit it and see the difference, because there's definitely a difference from what I actually watched from the little sample clip. Child dishes are a bane of existence for, I'm sure, any parent that doesn't have a dishwasher, and even for those that do. So to take the pieces apart and put them back together, and for some things you have to put them back together the absolute proper way, or it's not going to screw back on right without leaking stuff, as an anti-leak device. So since it has been a minute, it's been maybe 2 days, maybe 3, I've lost track of time. See, I work at a university, and the year is beginning next week, which means the students have moved in this week, and their resident advisors moved in the week before that. So it's been hectic, and then I've had an extended stint of being there for a lot of people all at once, which is an honor. I consider that a cherished part of being in community with people and having relationships with others. You're there for one another. I'm honored that they have come to me with stuff and trust me enough to do that, and that whether I have the capacity for it or not, when they need help, that's just kind of what it is. So I feel like I've done that for, I wasn't even thinking about it, but kind of a lot of people in my orbit are having different hard times. So I have not paid attention to myself. I've taken on some things from somebody moving, and now my home is in disarray, and I look at it and I'm like, yeah, so I'm just gonna go lay down, because I'm tired at the sight, the thought, the idea, the concept, all of it. So I'm in aggressive catch-up mode now. Well, not aggressive. I know what it is, and that's just life ebbs and flows, so I'm not even in aggressive catch-up mode. It's just, I have the will to a point, enough to get started, but I just keep a separate bin to put all of the child drink things to soak, so I can get to the rest of them. And milk, I I really, in my better mind, make a better habit and dedicated effort to keep the milk cups, like open them immediately and rinse them, even if I'm not going to wash them at the moment. Just let's keep the milk away. Because dairy is scary. And that's what I used to always say as a barista slash manager to my stuff. Because it is. Dairy is scary. And I let the horrors in. I let the horrors in. Boy, did I ever. And like, this is realness, you know? I'm not showing you necessarily like in intimate detail. That's more so of the arm cradle that I have my phone in is just where it's at. But it's at a very convenient place where you can see that I'm doing dishes, but you can't see the dishes. I love that. Didn't plan it, but I'm definitely keeping it here. In an ideal world, all of my dishes would just be organized. I was better at that, and then I didn't live by myself. I have children, so forgive myself for that, because I like having kids. But, you know, I used to just like start out with like a quart container or some large cup that I would just have with soap inside, and I would put all of my silverware in it. And then I would kind of put all of my cups to one side of the sink and all of my plates stacked up with my bowls on top on another side of the sink. And this is how I would fill the sink with dishes, so when I did get to them, they were like organized, and I could kind of mentally be like, okay, I'm gonna wash all of the plates, put all the plates, I can wash all the bowls, do all the bowls, I'm gonna wash all the cups, and just kind of like do that. But, you know, life is not always set up for that kind of system in an as-you-go kind of timeline. So, you know, you get to it, and you get to it, and then you can organize, and then you can wash the dishes. I'm just gonna wait till my adorable, independent child finishes grabbing his snack, because I don't put them online. But, you know, he's chatting a little bit. He can get his own snacks now, those snacks I have in like airtight containers with like little dispenser tops on the counter, and I'm just so proud of him and impressed because he did that all on his own accord. He got the step stool that I have here for him to like do light cooking tasks with me, and he sets it up, walks right over, gets his own snack. Impressive little dude. You're welcome. I might keep that part because it's really cute. What was I saying? Oh. No, lost it. My kids are so funny. So, for me, I just don't do, my brain doesn't thrive in just doing whatever dish I happen to pick up over and over and over again. Like, I would rather just streamline all of the groupings of dishes. So if I wash a plate, I just want to wash plates until all the plates are clean. And then bowls, and then silverware, and then cups, and then, you know, like wine glasses. I don't want to pick up a wine glass and then pick up a plate and then wash a spoon and then wash a fork and then wash a sharp knife and then wash a bowl. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to be able to do kind of like the same action over and over until I don't have to do that action again, and then I switch it up. And then I get like mini satisfactions within the process where, yes, the whole grand process is getting the dishes done, but I washed all the bowls. Good for me. Small win within a win, sub win, you know, the sub tasks within the task. Task is washing the dishes, but I can wash all the plates are done. Wash all the bowls are done. Wash all the cups. And so I can just kind of ride off of that mini win high to get me to the next step. If not, it's just all dishes, all one major task, and I'm overwhelmed off rip. So that's where I'm at with that. And so I like try to group things together, and that's my process. And I don't know if that's an ADHD thing or whatever. I know it's a me thing. I know it's a my thing. It's a my thing. But if it helps anybody, is what it is. So I try to, well, my brain already thinks in, like, I can't think of one whole task. I think of like all of the extra steps within that task. So like my brain is wired for subtasks, which is, I get easily overwhelmed with the idea of things because it might be one step for somebody, but it's 12 steps for me. And I think of all the 12 steps at once. And I'm like, yeah, no. You know, like washing the floor isn't just like washing the floor. Washing the floor is getting a bucket, making the, you know, mop water and soap and whatever. Knowing what kind of floor you're going to wash, because wood is different than, what are floors made out of? Linoleum is different than whatever. And if I'm cleaning the floor, does that also count as the carpet? Because the carpet is a whole nother task. And then, you know, you gotta sweep. And then you gotta, like, you have to, like, prep the floor before you just go out and do stuff. I don't know what I let die in my garbage disposal, but it is not its original color. It's no proper identifying color. I just put it right back and I'm about to grind it up because ew, and I'm really trying not to feel deep deep shame in my neglect of this task. Because that doesn't help me get anything done. You know, it's another day. Dishes are never done. And I had to kind of tell myself that because I wallowed in failure of there always being dishes. You know, like, if you're at like a really low point or like you're just kind of operating on energetic fumes and like mood fumes, so like anything can just set you off. Everything is your 13th reason. It doesn't take much. The fact that there's always dishes is really the like thought that will get me there in an instant. It's a task that's never done. Laundry's never done. Most like chores are never done. Oh, hello. Oh, you want some more? Yes, please. Okay. And the other child beckons. I didn't realize how short and tall they are. You can't see this one from over the counter. Here you go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. The shame doesn't help. And is never done. It's just like a task that's like always on your list because you always generate dirty clothes and dirty dishes. And I don't know how to feel better about the fact that that's what it is, other than the fact that I can't consider it like a completion type task, as if I'm gonna be done with it forever. And I guess that's everything, but it only gets to me with this stuff. Probably because it's just so close and has to be done so frequently. And when it's not done, it's painfully obvious. You can't run from it. You can't hide. You know? So, I think that's what gets to me. I had a crazy shower thought the other day. I was gonna make a TikTok, but I don't know. Trying to make content on TikTok just doesn't feel like it to me. I feel like everything in social media has run its course, and we're all just kind of playing with a dead carcass of a thing. But I like YouTube. I like Twitch, so I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I get something out of those. I don't feel like building a TikTok audience. I just don't think it's worth it with all of the extra stuff that they've been adding to their terms and conditions and everything else. But anyway, I had the thought to make a TikTok the other day, which doesn't come often or ever. I'm too old. But I really wish this could be a thing already, and if it is a thing, please tell me. I probably won't buy it because I don't have money, but please tell me so I can think about buying it and considering supporting the cause. But I need Heelys to start making furniture. I want to be able to push a button and, well, not a button. I don't think the things that aren't electronic should be electronic. Like, cars already piss me off for all the things now that don't work because of electronic and it doesn't work, but the actual function in and of itself is or should be mechanical. That makes me rage. So I don't want to inshitify furniture worse than it possibly already has been, but maybe a lever. Maybe a lever. If there's a lever that I could pull on the side of like a giant armoire, and Heelys came at, like, wheels popped out of the bottom. They're like there but not always there. And then I could move the furniture with ease. Like, is that a thing? Am I too poor to know that that's a thing? Or, like, is it not a thing? Because, like, I'm not an engineer or whatever it takes to make the schematics and build this thing. But I would love it if somebody, I don't care if you take my idea. Please just give me a prototype model, please. That's all I ask. Take my idea. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, pay me if you want. I'm not going. You should do that because it would be maybe like the right thing to do. But I really just want it to exist. I just want it to exist. So I don't care who says they came up with it, as long as it becomes. I want Heelys furniture. If Heelys is like, I don't know why they didn't just Heelys more than just shoes. They really could have Heelys'd the world, maybe. And that would have been pretty rad. So, you know, if Heelys is still out there and they're looking for ideas, bro, I want to move my furniture wherever the hell. I want to change the entire layout of my room every annual quarter. And that's hard to do when it's all large and hard to move. But that's kind of my vibe. Just switch it up. Just switch it up. I kind of do that a little often, or I would like to. I'd probably do it more if I had Heelys furniture. So, please somebody make it so. Or show me how it's already been made so. I'm not, okay. What I'm going, remember how I said I'm so happy for the fact that you can't see the dishes that I am washing? I didn't clean out my coffee pot, y'all, from the last time that I made coffee. And I really only make coffee over the weekends because not the weekends I am on my way to work and I don't wake up fast enough to have a cute little morning chill time where I like make myself coffee or do anything but get dressed, get the children dressed, bolt out the door, maybe give them a banana. So I only make coffee on the weekends when I'm home. So that means the last time I made coffee was like last Sunday or Saturday. I don't know. I don't think that it should take only a week's time to do this, but it's deplorable. Do you see these floating things? Oh God, this is an embarrassment. That's about as much as I'll show you. The coffee is alive. It's alive. It's not well. It's alive. And I'm upset about that. That is, I am ashamed. I have shame. Deep, deep shame. And so, yeah, I couldn't even make coffee this morning to cope with all of the dishes because the coffee is the dishes. Coffee is the dishes. And it's really, really bad. I think I need to add like salt in here or something to cleanse the pot spirit, because this is a spiritual kind of dirtiness, molding and stuff. I don't know what the temperature is in here, but like I just don't think that should have happened. There's 3 different types of salt in here, so like that should do it. That ought to make me feel like I should use this crap ever again. Yeah, get up in there. Yeah. More soap. Even just throwing hand soap too. I don't even care anymore, bro. I gotta wash my sponge. What? The children have activated, so I guess that is my time to say ciao for now. But thanks for keeping me company through all this. Without you, it would have been rougher. So I kind of like this. I might just drag you around for chores more often because I actually get them done and it didn't feel like a long time. So thank you for being here with me. Ciao for now.